who's busy making really embarrassing TikTok videos while her city burns, is now demanding a raise.
I'm liking her.
Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot proposing a city ordinance that would give herself a 5% pay bump because of Biden's inflation, adding about $10,000 to her already cushy over $200,000 salary, proving once again that Democrats always get rewarded for their incompetence. Crime's up 37% in the Windy City since last year, and a handful of big businesses have fled. Dana, from a communications perspective, is now the time you want to be demanding a raise?
I think probably not. I guess the situation is the city council itself is getting a raise. So she's like, why can't I get in on this deal? And it's like a 5% raise. But there's a lot of people out there who are like, well, we can't even afford to get back and forth on our commute. And also, what about the murder rate? You know, I think that some of these cities would be pretty interesting if you could figure out a way to tie the salary of a public official to things that really matter to a city, like a murder rate. So if the murder rate goes down to X, you can get, you know, it's like an incentive pay for doing better for the citizens. I don't see what in Chicago has gone better that she would deserve a raise.
And, you know, she's going to cash out after she's mayor. She's going to be probably making almost $1 million a year at some board or whatever she's doing. Can't she just wait? Does she need the extra 10 grand right now?
The only way this incompetent nincompoop can get a raise is if she awards herself one. She's a perfect example of how politics attracts incompetent cretins. This person could never survive in the private sector. And as long as she can win elections through intimidation, this is her life. It's all based on identity politics. She's black. She's lesbian. What else do you know about her? You know that she's presiding over a murder capital. How many people were shot and killed while she does these clever little TikTok videos? A lot. And lastly, I want to remind everybody, after this show, Google Lori Lightfoot and Yelp review limo company. You will thank me so much when you read her review of the limo company. Then you'll see her character in a nutshell on a page, an awful person.
Give us a hint.
It's terrible.
She reviewed a limo company and accused the driver of using her bathroom. It's one of the funniest things you'll ever read.
And the company said, we know when the driver leaves the car, when the driver's in the car, driver never left the car, you're crazy. And they give 20 reasons why. But let me tell you, she is not only tone deaf, she's selfish. This woman is selfish. Yeah. She's talking about dancing and singing and making more money and saying, I'll only talk to you if you're a black reporter. I mean, shame on this woman. Violent crime has increased 37%. Motor vehicle theft, 74%.
Wow.
If you got a car that runs, chances are they're going to steal it from you. This woman deserves nothing. I don't even think she should be paid anything. Forget about tying her salary to the murder rate. Just tie her salary to the fact that businesses are leaving the city. What was it? McDonald's?
Boeing?
Boeing. There were a bunch of them that we talked about. She is an embarrassment. She should be gone. They should recall her.
I have a proposal, Geraldo. Public officials should not be able to vote themselves pay raises while they're on the job. You can vote a pay raise for that position, but it doesn't kick in until the following politician takes your seat.
I don't have a particular problem with that, Jesse. But going back to Dana's point, I think that's a great idea to tie politicians' compensation with performance. Cold stone, objective. This many murders, so forth.
No one would run.
But I must say, in her defense, this salary increase would put her on a par to Rahm Emanuel, who was the mayor some years ago, 8 years. So it just gives her parity there.
Why was Rahm making more?
Because they dictate what their salaries are in a sense.
His brother is his agent.
That's right. And the raise is kept at 5%. I mean, your Social Security cost of living bump is even more than 5%.
But isn't she embarrassed? She's doing a terrible job, objectively.
I'm not going to defend Lori Lightfoot and Chicago, the murder rate in Chicago, because everyone knows it's a national disgrace. But Is it her fault? Are they doing?
Yeah.
Where's the federal government?
Yeah,
Where's the
like
state
defund
government?
the police.
Where's the?
She's in charge of the
Where
police.
gang
Wait,
task
federal
forces?
government.
What about stop and
Trump
frisk?
said, "I'll help you," and she said, "Get out of
No.
town." All right, Geraldo.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.